So we're back into it with some SimCity. I'm sorry for being away so long, but the problem is I tried to do an update and I made like a little music video. As you can see, the city is a little bit bigger than it was, and it was mostly a lot of growing pains and things that I didn't think would be too exciting. So I sped it up and I made it an interesting little speed up build video. But the problem is that YouTube did not even remotely like the music I chose, and EMI decided that I shouldn't even be allowed to have the music with a link, so they just disabled it in 235 countries, which, let's face it, all 40 of you that watch this are probably from one of those 235 countries. So that didn't happen. But to give you a quick taste of it, it looked a little something like this. yeah, it pretty much went on like that for a little while. But anyway, we're back. And Industria is a fairly good size now. And it kind of takes up that whole valley. It looks pretty natural, which is kind of cool. Probably needs some suburbia, maybe like up in here, then up in here, because with a name like Industria, I think those trees are pretty much our enemy. Yeah. So, still got that nice oil slick though. That's my crowning achievement, is that sludge right there. So what I was thinking now is for something a little bit different. Maybe we should build a second city and have it be the exact opposite of Industria, and it should be efficient, and they should, you know, protect the environment, and happy tree elves live there, or something. So, yeah, and, you know, mass transit and all that jazz. And then what we'll do is, when we got that city built up, we'll connect the two. Or maybe we'll start connecting them early, because maybe their dirty little secret is that they hire Industria to handle all their garbage problems. That could be kind of fun and interesting. In fact, let's do it that way. So for starters, what we're going to do is we're going to build a connection out. Because right now, life is great in Industria, but there's nowhere to go. I mean, we got this airport. We can fly around, look at stuff, and land. That's exciting. Anyway, let me give you a quick tour. So what we did is we got this nice little high-rise area for people to live in, which needs some work. I mean, look, they need some jobs over here and such, but we'll get there. We added an industrial park over here because, let's face it, we needed more industry. I've decided that my offices are over here because these three, I'll show you in the, as you saw in the speed up video, are Morgan Black Powder Industries. We've got our lovely happy walkway. We've got our industrial walkway along the waters. We got rid of our power plants here, and we moved them up here. This is the dirt zone, which is working out great. And then over here is College Town, which is good. We still got this, like, this is where all the poor people live, right here. Which is cool. I guess you need to have a mix of demographics. I really wonder if we can do super rich towns and super slum towns in SimCity 5 when it comes out, but whatever. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the changes that happened. So we need to build a way out. And I wonder if we couldn't put a freeway into this thing without destroying my awesome buildings. Perhaps the freeway just dumps you off right in there. First of all, do we have enough money to build a freeway? Yes, we have enough money to build a freeway. Excellent. So, that means we will need an on-ramp. Which can happen over there. And you guys just got a fast way to get home, which is awesome. Actually, that's kind of cool. What if we went to Freeway Land? Well, actually, first we need to start with the ground level. Because can the freeway just dump into that? Okay, now I know the freeway can just dump into that. Well, when you line it up and you don't derp it up. There we go. Oh, see, look at that. We can do it right in the intersection. And the freeway can have some tunnel action. Would you like to connect to SimNation? Why, yes, I would. And there we go. Freeway connection has been made. And then, of course, as we build out this place, the freeway can go this way. And we might actually... See, the beauty of this is that there's not a lot here. I mean, we could move this hospital. That's not a big deal. And this could become, you know, like a hub where we could put another freeway going out this way, because I don't care too much about all that. Schools can be moved. I don't know who the hell this guy is. Baritone Palazzo. Do not care, because all the cool people... I live here. Noob lives there. We're gonna live right by the freeway. Asmo? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. We'll just do it that way. And we could go that way. And do that way things that happen over there. So yeah, this isn't a bad plan. It's got lots of growth potential. Also, we could run the freeway this way and do it that way as well, which would be good, but it doesn't help Industria so much that way. But honestly, this is the main drag right there through most of the city. And then we've got kind of clusterfuck up in here, so this would kind of benefit from the freeway. But being how urban this is, we may eventually pull a subway out of our butt. But anyway, Industria is always something to fix in Industria. But we've got our connection, which is good. So there's a way to sell trash. Now, is there... If we wanted to tap into the power grid... First of all, how's the capacity? 82%. We would want to build another power plant if we wanted to tap into that. And then it's just a matter of running the power lines out. Which is possible. We could also sell it water. Those are the big three, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at that. We're making... we added a diner and a snack bar onto the place down there, but you'll see that a little bit later. Well, no. I keep saying a little bit later, because obviously I filmed this before I edited in that speed video. You will have already seen that by now. It's like hypnotism. You will have already seen this. There are no droids here. So, okay, good. He's taking off, because if he was landing, that would have sucked. So they land this way. Well, that's cool. So if they mess up, they just eat shit and die. So that's great. Okay. We've got our connection. Then we're going to go ahead and exit the region. Save and exit to region. Wait 8 years for this to save and exit to region. Oh, come on. I've got a solid-state hard drive. Why is this rocket science? Okay. So there we go. As you can see, that thin line right there is the freeway. And that leads over here, which has this nice immense flat area, and it's still got the mountain thing going. So that's not too bad. Eventually this could build a big-ass freeway that goes that way. And that's just kind of sad. You have this tiny little coast, and then it's like, fuck you, land. Obviously, these are natural spots for gigantic cities as well. But I don't know who wants to go near the water. I mean, how much bromide is over here? And shit. Someday that might be something. That's kind of cool. Obviously, over here, for those who messed it when you... go back and watch the first one. The sound kind of sucks on this, but... I basically pan over this entire region, which is ginormous. But obviously there's plenty of room for city action over there. And I still kind of want to build a mile-high city up here. But there's little pockets everywhere for... I mean, this could technically be the largest center of population for this entire area. I just chose not to build on it because I'm crazy go nuts. In fact, that should be suburbia someday. That would be kind of cool. But SimCity 5 comes out next year, and early next year, which means probably the end of January, beginning of February, and if that's the case, then we're never going to get to all this. However, I do have a treat in store for you. When SimCity 5 comes out, I believe we're doing a group Let's Play of it, because they finally fixed multiplayer. So anyway, there's our little freeway entrance, which is all cool and all. But see, this is mostly just massive areas of flat. I mean, see, look how there's the squares. And so see, it's ginormous. So that's kind of cool. So first of all, it's time for a little bit of Bob Ross painting. And we need some happy little trees. That happen over here. And especially in here. Pay no attention to the Skype little flashy flashes that happen down there. I was extremely lazy and decided not to update my status to offline. So if somebody messages me, then we're just going to have a fun little edit and move on with our lives. But luckily, it's the day after Christmas and pretty much everyone is asleep. So I'm just kind of banking on that right now. Maybe this is a little river, even though it's not really a river. Just with all these trees, maybe there's a stream that just isn't detectable by Simness. There, that looks pretty natural. Okay. Aminals. This is Horseland. And some horses live over here, which sound like monkeys. Woodland animals are getting all crazy in the wood. Why do horses live in the woods? I just figured this out. Horses should have been in the plains. Well, this is the famous North Somalian tree horse. And tree horses love them thar trees. I don't know what they're doing with the trees. They're obviously not... Maybe these are like super amazing horses that can run between trees like ninjas. Genera wild animals. Okay, there's enough animals out there. And I would say that we are ready to begin. So that was Industria. This is going to be more of a place you would actually want to live, where we care about the environment and things. So let's see, what do we name this place? This is going to be Derptopia, home of the derp. We established the city. We've got our 2K, 200K, something K, my friend K, whatever. Alright. So, the most expensive thing we're going to do off the bat that's going to suck is... Oh, wow. Elevated highways are so much more expensive. We're going to keep with the ground. Oh, relay? Huh. That's interesting. We're going to skip that because we kind of want to go that way with it. Okay. Can we get a little bit of levelness out here? Oh man, that goes up. This is like trying to read a golf course green. It's kind of like, what the shit? Well, we'll keep pushing you back. I know, I'm bleeding money like crazy. I know, I know. Maybe we'll do it like that. And that'll be gentle. Okay. Just fuck all that. Alright. Good enough. Get the freeway back. Come here, freeway. Alright. See, a lot of these ramps assume you have an elevated freeway. Admittedly, the freeways are the things I do the least with in the man mod. Okay, maybe we'll spend the big bucks and we'll elevate this thing. That means we wasted all that money. Which is fine. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Yes, we would love that transition. Okay. So there you go. Now we can do things like this. Beautiful. Okay. So now over here, there's a significant lack of everything, but I wonder if we just need to... There we go. Okay. More than anything, they want industry. That means people in Industria might actually commute here for work if we wanted it to happen. I was kind of hoping for the other way around. Interesting. Well, let's start with some classic downtownness. Now I set cities were jerks to put one-way roads right by the freeway, but F it, I'm gonna do it. Because then that means this road over here will go the opposite way. Build a road network. F you. That looks great. Road network needs to be over there. This one needs to go one over there. Okay. Why can't we do that? Because you need to be able to do that. Okie dokie. And this one is just no. Okay then. Well, F that road. F that road. And we'll just do this. This is gonna be horrible to drive through. But hopefully no one will give a flying fuck. Yay, commercialism. There we go. Okay, so we need to set up our business deal. So, neighbor deals. Industria. What are we exporting? Garbage. Very good. Okay, garbage is not a problem for us. We now would like some water. So we'll do a water pump. Maybe we get our water from the marsh. We want our water over here where the moose and the bear live. Why? Because that sounds fantastic. Rotini Road goes out to that. And then the water pipey pipe can come out over there. Go down the main drag. Continue that way. Of course, that's all going to need electricity, which we are not getting from anywhere. So, we'll start off with some wind power. 200 megawatts for 50. Which means, what? This is 400. So 8 of them would only give us, what, 2 times 8 is 16. 1,600 megawatts versus 3,000. Alright, well, we should just get a natural gas. I mean, it's squeaky clean, but it's pricey. And right now we need to make money first. Make the money. So we put it like right over here. Then we run out of the power. Like that. And we actually can't run out of the power like that. So I want to get a nice apartment complex over here with a good view of this, because people will want that. Now granted, this is moderate pollution, but maybe the poor people, they need something the good. Like that. Let's face it, it sucks to be poor and live by the freeway, but it's a necessary roughness. Or evil, whatever. Whatevs. Right. So they have it. Okay. So we've got this going that way. We've got this going that way. We should really design a train system into this. But maybe that goes this way. So many train options. Just so many. Could do the monorail, $100 a segment. Look at that. Versus 8 a segment. Yeah, but it's got to go over all that stuff. How does this stuff turn? Oh, we've also got all this light rail action. Ground light rail. L-train. This is all crazy stuff. Monorail. Okay. This does not turn on a dime. So it's like regular rail in that respect. Well, fuck. Okay. Let's see, miscellaneous transportation. This one could do subway out of the get-go. $1.80 a segment. Well, I say screw it. Subway, she goes that way. We're out that way, I don't freaking know. Just this way. We shouldn't make it too big. So maybe there should be living over here. Okay, so if it looks something like that. And you can put a station there. And we can put one right there. Alright, that actually looks pretty good. And then we can put another one. Smooth. Okay. Fix. Road. And this road's gonna go all the way up. Like that. Okay, we need people to live here. Lots of people can live here. Now, see, people will move in here from the other city, so they're already educated and stuff, so we should probably get some decent structures in there. That's what I'm hoping for, anyway. I can't believe I fell for that. There. And sometimes it just won't let me build what the hell I want to build. Which is kind of weird. But I want to build this, damn it. And this is what we're going to build. Ah, that's why. Right. Okay, so we got a decent commercial area. We got that going on. So now we need police. Maybe not that big of a police. Small police. Ooh. Perfect. Fire. Perfect. Medical. Do we do a Clinica Medica or do we do a large medical center? I think we're gonna go super cheap to start. And that covers everyone in the area. And you can take a subway there. How dope is that? Okay. Education. Little elementary school. Should probably be there. This is why I left these holes. See how that works? See. We gotta make up $2,000 already. Good enough to start. Okay. Make sure the water gets everywhere it needs to go. We probably need to run for a split second. Okay. Whoa. Water. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pipe. And for right now, we'll just do that. And we'll just do that. Okay. And some low density people housing. Right about there. Although, you know, this can probably be a freeway thing. Yes, and yes. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Yes. Bigger rewards for connecting big picture Derptopia dots. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. Great. Pause. Okay. So first things first. This needs to be fully functional. We'll do 500 for right now. You need to be about there. You are doing great. You are doing fantastic. Okay, what did we get in our bag of tricks? My house. I want to live close to work. Right there. And what else did we get? That was it. Okay. We need to turn off. By the way, if you ever wanted to know how to turn this thing off, see this annoying thing here? There's like these weird you drive it missions and stuff. You just click on the people, you come over here, and you pick no. We go back to the mayor's hat, and we can go back to grow baby grow. And I don't think they're really on strike. Oh, good, a church ticket. And that's great. Okay, stop. Church will probably need to be right about there. Grave need. There we go. There we go. Yes, we have high capacity schools now. Look at that industrial need. Well, let's see here. Let's save this. Most everybody in the city lives in this one building. That's actually kind of funny. So we'll continue to save this.